was really good. Yo, first of all, quick question. Hold on. Boom. Here's my question. Why are you here? I wonder if anyone can answer that question. Tell me, does anyone have the answer to this question? Why are you here? You know, think about it for a minute. Stop that. Think about it for a minute. Why are you here? I'm waiting for someone to give me an answer. I'm here because I'm here and not elsewhere. Okay, bunga bunga. Yeah, Lady Space said here, meaning. Big up Shizzle, man. Big up Shizzle. Big up that little bell. You tell me where here means, Lady Spade. All I said was here. Where is here? Lady Spade, where are you? That's what I want to ask. Lady Spade, where are you? That's a big question, right? I'm here because I'm meant to be here. Meant by who, YB? I'll start putting up some of your responses. So when I'm responding to people, you don't think I'm going nuts. Lady Spade says here, meaning. So I asked Lady Spade, what does here mean to her? In fact, I asked Lady Spade, I'm lying, I asked Lady Spade, where are you? Where are you? C Time says he's there. He's there. That question's, that answer's kind of deep, you know. I don't know if you meant it to be deep, C Time, like deep like that. I don't know. You know, some of you lot got funny humor. I could never really tell over when it's typing. You could be busting joke. I don't know. But I'm there is a bad boy answer. I'm not gonna lie. But I still want to know where there is. Maybe our last planet we destroyed, so we came here. Ooh, I like that one, man. Our last planet. I like that one already. Let's see where else. Let me see where else you lot are. Council of Nicaea says to be the best you could be. JP said he's just had a haircut. Big up JP. YB said he was here because he was meant to be. C-Time says, I'm here to levitate oppression. You're here to levitate it. Okay. You're here to make oppression float. Okay. Stewart says, oh, because my dad got my mum preggers. That's why you're here. Okay. I'm here in this moment, standing at my desk, listening to you contemplate this question. That is why I'm here at this moment. Very literal. I'm here in this desk. Man, you know the fucked up thing about here though? I could ask you 50 times where here is, and we get no closer to the answer. In fact, the more I ask you where here is, the further away you come from a definitive answer. I would challenge you. Because you're going to say you're here at this desk. I'm going to say, where is the desk? You're going to say in this room. I'm going to say, where's the room? You're going to say in this building. Where's the building? You're going to say the area you're in. Where's that area? You might say the town you're in. Where's the town? You might say the state you're in. Where's the state? You might say the continent you're on or the country you're in. Then I ask you, where's the country? You're going to say the continent. You're going to say, where's the continent? Then you're going to say Earth. I can say, where's Earth? And boom, we have an issue. We have a quandary. How much information on here do we have? I want to see some of you lot's answers. I'm here in this moment. Yeah, I read that. I'll put it up on this screen. I'm in the chat because I like the channel. I'm in the US though, through generational ancestors. You're in the chat. Are you in the chat though? Are you actually in the chat, Lady Spade? Like real talk. You are in the chat? Or your avatar or your consciousness is in the chat? Are you actually in the chat? Is anyone physically in the chat? Or are we not talking about physical when we're talking about being somewhere anymore? Now when we're somewhere, it doesn't have to be physically, right? But you're still there. I've got some questions, man. I need to talk to some people. Oh, Lady Spade, I'm on to you, you know. You just made the next statement. I swear as I was scrolling down. I'll get back to you. Council of Nice Ears is here to serve purpose. To serve purpose. Whose purpose? Whose purpose are you serving? I'm here. I'm here. War already. Ilton says, I'm here because G Block is dead. Nah, man. G Block is never dead, man. Big up G Block, man. Well, go on. You took G Block out your name. What happened? Because all they just chat about is God all the time. Well, me did tell you to stay and keep trilling on your name, but you thought it was too bad, didn't it? So I had to let you discover the world for yourself. I'm here because I won the sperm race many years ago. All right. So where was you? Where was you before you won the sperm race? You were still here, was you not? Bunga bunga. Before you lost the sperm race, where was you? Before you won the sperm race, where was you? I'm not sure the perception of reality, but here I'm here. I'm just here, so I don't get fined. Marshall Lynch. Marshall Lynch. Where do I know this Marshall Lynch thing from? What's that? I know it's some comedy because Bornwich is just a fucking nincompoop. I know that's some comedy, Bornwich. I'm here due to graftation. Fuck's sake, council, man. You gotta make me jump on Google so quick. I've heard this term graftation. I feel like I should be familiar with it. Let me have a look. Graftation. I've heard this before. Graftation. Graftation need is English but don't know the meaning. Improving. Come on, graftation, German translation, graftation, mutation. Why is it not telling me fucking what graftation means? Is it not a word in itself? What the fuck? Graftation in English. Is it not an English word? Graftation translated to English. What? Hausa? What? What the? Why does it say this is an Hausa word? Hold on. Wait, I'm bare proper baffled. Wait, one second. No, not engraftation. Yeah, graftation ain't a fucking word, man. The fuck is engraftation? Sorry. The survey says that graftation is not a word. Graftation. Graftation is not a word, my friend. Oh. Graftation. No, sorry. It's graftation. The fuck is graftation, bro? Stu Brunt says, I am not here. Lady Spade. This is what I wanted to get at Lady Spade. Lady Spade said, I'm on Earth because I can't breathe anywhere else. Man, if you don't get on with that shit, who told you that? Oh, told you. Science told you that. But did a human ever tell you that they can't breathe anywhere else? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. You can't breathe anywhere else. Interesting. From some perspectives, so that matters if this very moment clinging to the future or reasons of the past causes suffering. You're here to hear. You're not getting deep now. Alleviate, you meant C time. Okay, I hate you. You can only define here as a space, I guess, in your own perceptions of your reality experience. The present does not exist. Only the past and future exists. Therefore, I'm not here at all. The present doesn't exist. Only the past and the future exists. Some would say that the past and the future don't exist. Only the present exists. I mean, it's interesting how you spun it. Only the past exists, but the past is not tangible. All that is tangible is now. No? Hmm. Did it just happen? Did this just happen? Shit. DJ RZA. Did this happen or is that the start to a bad joke? Upon the chat upon them. Inside. I'm typing or texting in the chat, shall I say? You're typing or texting. Okay. Into a chat. At the chat. Uh, consciousness, yes, but here, it's a big open door to say yes, I'm here. Okay, architecture. No, we are not in the chat. We relay our information in the chat, which goes through different algorithms. Then it's displayed on yours. Everyone else chat live. You got kicked out of G Block. Listen, man, you're always welcome home. How you get kicked out of G Block? What happened? What happened? Irritated? Nah, not necessarily here for purpose. Just eat my dad's balls. I'm here. The nature of being to just be in hopes to alleviate the oppression wrought in the world. That's my goal and purpose. I'm there already. Okay. The man then won't let Schiffer talk on Vellies. I hope you come over here because you will. Yeah, of course I let Schiffer chat, man. Big up Schiffer, man. But yeah, I mean, I want the leftovers, you know. But yeah, big up Schiffer, like whatever. It's all love, man. YB, C time. It's your time. Graftation is Uncle Rambo. Turbo. Graftation. I'm gonna Google graftation. It's not a word, but we need to make it one. We need to make the meaning of it and put it in the dictionary. Graftation. Yeah. If there's something deep, some deep theory that we're trying to explain, just be like, yeah, down to the reverse graftation of the atmosphere, and people be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It sounds like one of them words you're supposed to know the meaning of. Yeah. Um, it's not a word, it's a forced pass. Oh, it's a faux path of Rambo. Okay. Just a bit like herbitor. Graftation. I knew that word. I was like, where have I heard this before? I'm here to just humbly continue family ancestors' legacy. Okay. You're here to just why did you put just? As in only or as in it's a small act? Do you mean just as in I'm just gonna take, I just took a pound, as in you minimizing your purpose, or you saying just as in that and that alone only, like yeah, like exclusively? Do you mean like that, just as in you're exclusively humbly continuing your family's ancestor legacy? Family and ancestors, man. J Boogie, man, I want to pick holes in that one there. Still, I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, we are men, and our lot in life. What's this? And our lot in life is to be hurled into inconceivable worlds. Carlos Castaneda, Castan Castaneda, a separate reality. Just give it a go. A phenomenal book. We are men, and our lot in life is to be hurled into unconceivable worlds. Hurled into unconceivable worlds. I hear ya. I hear ya. Big up man like Radar. You know what it is, man. Stop it. C.A. Levy. C.A. Levy. Let me see what you got to say. And welcome aboard. Let me see what you're saying. Big up Trilluminati Live. That, my brother, is the sharpest campfire I've seen on the web. Gather around, Trill family. Yeah, fam. That's where it is. Man on fire. Jediah on fire. Do you know what I mean? It's how I see myself. You know? He's a spectacle. He's entertaining to people. He's also scary and shocking. People empathize with the ordeal that he may be going through, while others marvel at the bright orange and yellow colors that go off him and his strength to keep stepping forward. Everybody's wondering how he's taking another step. Nobody's rushing to his aid with water because they're either too scared or too in the moment, or they think he'll be fine, or they don't care and they want to see him burn. Not even those that don't like him enjoy to watch the spectacle of him burning, waiting for his last breath, waiting for him to, succumb to the flames and just roll over and dead. But he just keeps taking steps forward and forward and forward, scorching the ground as he walks, leaving the smell of smoke in the air. Some people's only real opportunity to even feel something, as he passes them, they feel his heat. They feel connected to that heat, to that sensation of being hot. For a split second, they're living what he's living, and then he's gone. One foot in front of the other. The burning man. This is like the person like under my skin. This is the person that I am when I look in the mirror. I see somebody that's on fire. I feel like I'm on fire. So yeah, man, I love this image, man. So yeah, for those that just came, I'm asking people, where are they? Why are they here? Why are you here? Why are you here? And where is here? The present only exists, the power of now. This moment is the only moment which can be proven, which we exist in. The present is always moving, so does it really exist? Ooh. Is the present always moving though? Is the present moving? I don't think the present is moving. The present is constant. It's neither here nor there. That's my thoughts, Trilluminati. Like that. There's only today. Time is unreal. I hear you, Lady Spade, man. Money said he's not sure where he's at. Today is yesterday's future, tomorrow's past. Yesterday's future, tomorrow's past. Facts. Facts, Mr. True Hobson. I love that one. Thank you. Moments exist. Future can always change if you will it to. Interesting. How are you gonna change a future though? To change a future would mean make it seem like futures are already determined, and then you're doing something outside of that and making it something else. I don't think you. I don't know. To change a future is to say that a future is solid. Moments exist. Future can always change if you want to. You've got to practice mindfulness to live in the now. Oh. Yeah, big up M52 B25. Big up, mum. Enjoy your gym session, Radar. If you lived on the moon, time on Earth is irrelevant. Well, apparently, according to scientists, if you lived on the moon, depending on what time of day it was, is what part of the Earth you'd be able to look at. Because they say the Earth spins, right? The Earth, the Earth rotates. So it'd matter to you because you'd be looking out on the Earth and you'd see a different image according to what time it was on Earth. So technically, you'd have an instrument to measure time on the moon. Moving with constructor space. What's with the pagan burning man? Interesting. That's a pagan, you know. You are the only one here just now, John Wallace. The pagans and kuffars were murdered by these believers who want to blind us and keep us here, reincarnating in this factory. I feel good to have the Trill name. You make me proud, King Jalab. Big up yourself, Annabelle Russ. You make me proud as well, brother. Big up yourself, man. Definitely, man. The very fact that we are all here attending a live stream and discussing if we have a purpose shows we have some sort of higher purpose. Does it? Does it, Word? Word, I can't wait to hear your damn voice. I don't know if I'm ever going to. I can't wait to hear your voice. Very enigmatic. And let me put that up there. The very fact that we are all here attending a live stream. So we are all here. We are all here. See, I got a problem with that. Like, honestly, I think I would rewrite English, you know, or just, I would really, if I had the time, I'd really just change the way I speak completely. We're not all here, though, are we? That's a full statement. We have no joint here. Okay, so you can be here and there at the same time. You could be, so we can share multiple spaces. Then is that correct? As long as our consciousness exists there, then we are there. Is that correct? Let me know if I'm correct. Yeah, as long as our consciousness exists somewhere, then we are there. So if my consciousness is in this room, but also in the chat room, I am both in the chat and in my house. Is that correct? Or is that inaccurate? To fulfill a contract I didn't agree to, but I'm happy to oblige, says Special. Well, you know I'm gonna have to ask you a question. What fucking contract? Whose contract is it? And surely that contract is null and void since you didn't agree to it. How have you been tricked into a contract? That sounds like fraud. Sounds like fraud family. Spesh, tell me about that. You sound like you got frauded. One reason I stopped watching Respect, amongst others, is calling us kafar and pagan. Oh, amongst others. One reason I stopped watching Respect, amongst others, is calling us kuffar and pagan, pure ignorance. So who was calling you a kuffar? Who was calling you a pagan? Because I'm sure Respect don't call people kuffar or pagans, does he? I don't know. I mean, I'm not locked into a show for a while, but I'm not sure. But yeah, man, I'm here because I get to live another day. I'm out, just got in my living existence space and going to have a coffee. My living existence space. Man, Trilluminati Live, why are you here? What is here to you? Or what is here? Where were you before you were here? You're sticking it on me. I'm gonna answer that still. I'm gonna try and answer that, but for now, I'm just a conduit. You know what I mean? For now, I'm just the host, man. I'm just a burning man walking through the streets. I'm a burning man. I have no identity. I have no notions. I have no beliefs. I have no concepts. I just am until I am no longer. Uh, I believe. I'm not gonna say what I believe just yet. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. See time. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. Let me just see what you lot are saying. Yeah, what's with the Burning Man? Phoenix Rising. What's with the Burning Man? You lot are proper inquisitive minds. You want to know everything. What's with the Burning Man? What do you mean by this? Da 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 da. What time you gonna be on? What time you not? So much information. You lot are hungry for information, insatiable. I love that though. I love that. But what if the more we desire to know, the more suffering we feel, the more ignorance burns. The more we desire to know, the more ignorance burns. Yeah. Yeah. So I was making sound effects back here. Started off okay, but got disgraceful. And as for picking on girls and ruining their reputations, about 65 year olds and whatever. That was the last straw. Shame on him. What? Off started off okay, but just disgraceful. And that's for picking on girls and ruining their reputations. Why? The significance of stuff we see in our lives points to a higher purpose. The day and night, the male and female, we take these as granted, but we should acknowledge the significance of these things. Word. You're moving like a guru out here. Yes, council. When you say now, does it mean now? Expound on that, my bro. That's deep. I'm just passing by at work and can't hear anything, so gonna dash. Jez, I donate to you today because you're one of the few left that I watch. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Nita Manku. I appreciate that. Thank you for your input. Do you know what I mean? Like literally, thank you very much. And I hope that I can convey my appreciation to you by those simple words. But it's bigger than that. It's bigger than those dead words, contrived and cliched words. But they are sincere nevertheless. Big up man like Grustler TV in the building. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Fuck off, YB. You need to go to read the whole thing. There is only the now. Experience equal knowledge. Okay, YB. Tell us answer. Time is as man-made as any other construct. It's the perception of movement that's been imported into our psyche. Any small fluctuation in the mathematics they provide will drastically alter perceptions. Mm. Big up VI Britannia. Oi, I'm going for now. Daddy duties. Very nice question, Jedi. I'll try to get back, but we'll see. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your family and that. We'll chat soon, JP. Yeah. Don't forget, Conspiracy Corner is gonna be on in a bit. I just thought I'd come on and answer this question. I'm here in deep contemplation, man. Feeling about life, enjoying my own space, pondering, musing on what it is to be a loner or to be isolated or to be detached or to be with self. Um, going through the blessings and the gift that it is for me to have opportunity to be alone for a few hours. And then I was thinking about being alone in life and what is loneliness? Is loneliness the same as being bored, where you're just not stimulating yourself? Is there a need for constant stimulation? Is there different from external and internal stimulation? What can you achieve when walking on your own? Why do you feel so light? Why do some people perceive being alone to be negative? The pros and cons of having people around you and going it solo. I was just thinking deep things, like, you know what I mean? And somewhere in my musings, I came across the obvious question, the ancient question of why am I here? But then it came to me as a question of why are you here? So I guess I was asking myself, why are you here? So when I wrote it down purposely in that manner. Why are you here? It could be why are we here? Or if I put it out into the public, why am I here? You guys are gonna start asking me why I'm here. But I'm asking you why you're here. That's why I said why are you here? So it's deep, but yeah. hmm Yeah, 2020 is a leap year. I just discovered that yesterday. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this year. This year is going to be monumental, man. Big up, Cine. Um, who else we got in the building? What are you lot saying? What are you lot saying? Um, Radar MC is locked out of his flat. Well said, Gressler. Nice to hear that. These crazy religions make people wait for the after when it doesn't even exist. When I said here, I meant we are all viewing the live stream. Okay, that's different. So whatever you're viewing, because this is how I believe the consciousness works, right? We take we take a vantage point, and then from then on, our consciousness absorbs what we are observing. We absorb that which we observe, and then we perceive ourselves to be that which we are observing. We perceive ourselves to be part of that, to be in there, to be, you know what I mean? We think we're in a stream, on a stream, but really, at the very least, you're in your yard viewing something. But we have this joint perception that we are together, you know, in something or somewhere. Here, fuck this place, fuck it on here, fuck the people on here. I don't like the people on there. I don't go there. I don't. Well, it's all viewing. It's all your laptop. It's all one site, youtube.com. Binary code, a program owned by somebody. We're not actually anywhere. We're just viewing some shit. But it's viewing enough to make you think that you are in that place, because if that's the case, and that's what we are experiencing right now, we are simply viewing. We're simply viewing, but we have tricked ourselves and are being tricked into believing that we are here. And we're not. We were never here, because there's no here. Your consciousness does not emanate your consciousness, your awareness of self does not emanate from any physiological point of your physical flesh and blood body. Your consciousness does not come from your brain. Your consciousness does not come from your bones. Your consciousness does not come from your heart or any of the other organs in your body or any of the other glands in your body. Your consciousness does not come from there, but can be affected by and can effect. So your brain can affect your consciousness same way your heart can. And your consciousness can affect your brain and your heart and your organs. But they are not one and the same. They're not mutually, they're not one and the same, in my opinion. My mind wanders, then comes back. So I'm here sometimes. We're just thinking out loud, family, man. We're just thinking out loud. Are you in everyone's house on the live stream, or are we all in your house? Exactly. 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 Am I in your house? Am I in your headphones? Am I in your head? If you're listening to me, am I in your head? And if I'm in are my thoughts that I'm speaking, are they in your head? Are they in your mind? Am I in your head? My voice, the vibration I am creating is being transmitted to you, and it's been transmitted to you, and the actual physical vibration is bouncing off your eardrum. Therefore, my voice is literally in your head. Am I wherever my voice is? Am I there? If you can hear me, I'm there, right? I'm in that vicinity if you can hear me. So if you can hear me in your head, then I'm there. Or not. It's symbolic. That's why probably pokes people in ways. Burning Man trying to find the light. No, Jeds, let me jump on the panel. Yeah, man, Radar, when you're ready, bro. Yo, Jedi, do you want me to link you the Shooter's Manifesto? Yes, please. The German dude, yeah? Thank you, Battle Hardened. I'd like to see what he's got to say. So now everybody that does a shooting has got a manifesto now. Look up the Zakum. This is what they are teaching children. For fuck's sake, they're just totally subverted. The Zakum, I'm going to have to type that in. It just looks like an interesting word. The Zakum. How does it sound like the bit between your balls and your ass? Zakum. According to the Quran, Zakum or Zakum Arabic is a tree that springs out of the bottom of hell. That's the cursed tree. Zakum. Thank you for that. I didn't know nothing about this Zakum. So you're obviously an ex-Muslim. Don't like. That's what I feel from you. You're ex-Muslim. As far as life from the first breath, I didn't ask for it, but once I took it, and to terminate the contract is unthinkable. There is a way that seems right to man, but it leads to death. Okay, some Bible quotes are coming out. There's a good short video on this subject on Council of Nice Ears channel. You should check it out. I will do. Big up Council, man. I had a little chat with him earlier. I will be checking out his channel. Please check out Vispada, Ancient Indian Techniques of Silence and Meditation. Profound results. Okay, well. Big up Real One. London Miner, big up your chesticles. You're just over here, man. We're just over here. Sometimes I say stuff, but it's in between the stuff you hear. Well, I'm just reading some of you lot say, why are you here? Do you want me to have that? Because I can't get out yet, but I'm meeting lessons. Interesting. Can't get out yet. Why can't you get out? Get out of where? You just placed yourself somewhere. Where is that place in your mind that you've placed yourself? You can't get out of where? When I started writing this, it was now. But after you read this, it's in the past. So the present doesn't exist, but the past does, and the future will unfold. Council, do you get my analysis? That's interesting. But I'm reading it in the now. I'm reading it in the now. So when you read it, it was in the now. When I read it, it's in the now. So it's not moved from the now, has it? Yeah. And we're talking about it now. I'm still reading it now. I don't care how long I've had it, how long I've owned this. Even if you was to delete it, it would still exist. I'd still be able to read it now. And my now is no different than the now. The first time I said now, they're all now because I existed then. I haven't ceased to exist. I still exist. Just because you can't, not even that you can't perceive it, because you can. I think we close ourselves off to the fact that that is still the now. We want to create a past so that we can change our behavior, so that we can see something fresh. We want to have a past. We yearn for a future because then we want to have something to look forward to. We want to have something to plan for. We want to give the now a purpose. So we use the now as a tool to get to the imminent, to get to the soon come, to the future. We use the present as a tool to get to the future. But the present is a tool to be in the now. The future is a notion. The future may not include your consciousness, or it may not include, you may not be aware of what happens in the future. That might not be your path. You know, you think about what you're going to do in your yard and how you're going to do up your yard. When you move there, 2 weeks later, it burns down. That future that you had in your head was never going to happen. So it never existed, even though you believed in it wholeheartedly. You believe that your loved one, or that you're going to see a loved one at the end of work today, you know? But that's an assumption. I don't know, because I've dreamt about shit in the future and shit's happened. So, I don't know. I don't know. I say that, but then I've actually had experiences of seeing the future before it arrived. We might be everywhere. Everywhere. I like that. Sense consciousness works first, then store consciousness comes in as we perceive it. Nothing exists until you perceive it. Okay, okay, okay. To be stirred from the shackle of my slumber, to seek freedom within a furnace, stomping through life, watching shadows, chasing to my delight, evocative and restless, a mimicry. As to our future call, to our death, share between caring while seen. I hear you, counsel. The universe only exists because I'm here to believe it exists. If I am not here, the universe does not exist. Interesting. I hope you feel that way about the money in your wallet. Kitty, time is imposed on moments, maybe for ease of recall. However, when pertaining to self, it's just one moment, surely from birth to death. The ease may lie in just having to hook up to a conducive stream. Without a person, without a purpose, we have no reason to do anything in our lives. Everything would be completely worthless and meaningless, including our life itself. So we should all hope and look for one, and create one if you can't find one, and suggest one to others if they don't have one. Is that what we do? Do we create massive purposes for people to stand under so that they can feel like there's meaning to life, therefore they can behave and perform in a way that doesn't give the impression that they think life is worthless? Because you're not allowed to think life is worthless, are you? Word. It's a bad thing, right? It's not the dumb thing to just think life is worthless. Is that naughty? Jed, you're always with me every bloody morning, mate. If I fart at home and my wife isn't here to hear and smell it, did I fart? YB, you're being an idiot, you know. You're being a proper fool. If we can manifest things, are thoughts real? Interesting question. Same like my avatar lives in Pigeon's bird brain. I get your point totally to the council. What's a moment? Jedi, madman. Well, go on. Big up man like Kemo Ben Yisrael, yeah? Damn, real one. He's obsessed with Raj. You can't help yourself. Raj lives in your head. Yeah, Raj is here as your head. Real one, you do need to let go of this Raj thing, though. I'm not gonna lie to you, real one. Let it go. Sounds like false hope. Before I became a full human, do you see if I were nothing? Impossible. Or do you see that I was something? Is there an answer to this puzzle, or will it remain eternal? Interesting. I and I Shia. What else we got here? Add me to your people who I am obsessed with on the internet list. Bunga bunga. Why do you support a hate-filled wanker? Literally. Let it go, man. Let it go, guys. I honestly just noticed the graphic on my screen. Dope. Big up Western Goddess, man. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Western Goddess, let me ask you a question. Or ask yourself this question. Why are you here? I knew purpose was going to come up, you know? Purpose. So you guys got a purpose, and let me know what your purpose is. How do you realize your purpose in life? How do you come to that? Is your purpose in life a fact? Is it a fact? What we want to know. Is your purpose in life a definite? Or is it just, I don't know, what people would like you to believe? Here we go, man. Here we go. 51 minutes. I'm going to put the link in the chat another time. If anyone wants to jump in, feel free. If you don't, I understand. You get me? Messed around, although I studied naturopathy school. I have a senses distort purpose because, wait, that was moving fast. Shit. Senses distort purpose because we're drawn to them like emotional magnets. Mm. Mr. True Hudson says, I constantly ask myself this very question. So far, all I know is I know nothing at all. Right. So, yeah, I watched The Messiah the other day. I've been meaning to catch up on some episodes. I watched one episode the other day, and for some reason, I was really sucked in to this episode. I think it was episode 5. I was so sucked in. And then the guy playing the Messiah made a statement, and I'm not gonna lie. I know it's on a show and it's like Netflix and whatever, but the statement was banging. The statement was fucking banging, right? So here's how the statement goes. Yeah, they're in the middle. They're in a hot country in the middle, whatever. Just imagine, yeah. And he said, one day when he woke up, yeah, the whole ground was covered in frost. It's obviously in a hot country, yeah. The whole ground was covered in frost, right? Then he says, um, then a fly came along, yeah, and the fly drank from the water that the frost had left, yeah. Then he said, a human or somebody might question why the ground had been covered in frost. Yeah, they might question why the fuck did the ground get covered in frost. Yeah, but all the fly did was drink from the water and fly away. Then he said, be like the fly. I thought that was very, very deep. Like, I was like, yo, that was that was a gem. I wish I came up with that shit. That was a fucking gem. Maybe when we ask ourselves where here is, maybe when we ask ourselves why we are here, maybe we are being the opposite to the fly. Rather than living in the now, living in the moment, appreciating what we have and utilizing it, we sit back and we try to philosophize and understand why the frost is on the ground, which is an endeavor that would take us round and round the houses and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if that's going to make our quality of life or our destiny, our purpose in life any better, any truer, any realer. What do you think to that? What do you think about that, man? Uh, uh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Um, he who created death and life to test you as to which of you is best indeed, and he is the exalted in might and forgiving. Quran 67:2. Okay. Is there any way to factualize purpose? I don't know if there's even a word. Big up, Jen, man. Bunga bunga. I've never seen you talk relevance of any kind. Let anyone watch your comments other than the ones that you type my name in. Pure waffle. Yeah, man. You look like, I don't know. Big up I love soil. Big up, man. Why? Because your mind is very interesting and my curiosity makes me want to tune in every time you're live. Western Goddess. What if I tune in? What if I only go live because you come on my live? Nah, it's not true though, because there's times I'm live and you're not about, and then you'll come back later and see the live. But what if I only go live for you to hear me? That's what I should have said. Yeah, big up council. People resort to faith for a purpose. Some faiths would provide a perfect purpose of life, but the concept of faith is illogical. We need to be certain of a purpose to justify our lives. Okay, interesting word. Is needing a purpose egotistical? Is egotistical bad? Like, I have to ask that before I answer it. Is the need of a purpose egotistical? I think the need of understanding the purpose maybe, but the need of having one, I don't even know if we need. I don't know. I don't know. That's a deep question, Jen. I have to put that out there. There's a deep question. I know I'm working behind you, lot. Jen, I'd say no. It's not. Okay, here's your answer from Western Goddess. Yeah, that's a very good question, Jen Wallace. I'd say no. It's not egotistical, but it depends on the manner of the purpose. Okay. The only potential purpose in life, in my sight, as of right now, is the Quran and what it has to say about life. If the reasons posed by the Quran to verify itself are accurate, then it's proven. Everybody's got a purpose, says Mood Best. Big up man like Mood Best. Be like the fly and smell the shit. Bunga bunga, the reason you're not acknowledged. Okay, come on, man. Yeah, YB says bunga bunga and real one need to get back here and not go there. Oh shit! Sorry, Radar. Big up, brother. You right? Can't hear ya.
Should be allowed around at the moment.
What?
Saying I'm on a busy road, innit? So it might be a bit loud.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, man. You got answer to my question, bro.
Yeah.
Let me.
The answer is ever expanding, so there's no one answer because it's like say the road. But after the chicken cross the road, there's more journey to go in it. The whole journey is not just one going from one side of the road to the other. Innit? And my answer to that would be because it's conscious. So when you become conscious of consciousness and what consciousness is, you can expand and move better through reality or multiple realities. If that makes sense.
Okay. Do you think a dove is conscious?
On a deeper level, I would say love is an emotion.
No, not love. A dove. A dove.
Dove?
Yeah, DOVE. I just picked a random animal. Yeah, a dove.
Do I think dove is what?
Do you think a koala is conscious?
Of course. A tree is conscious.
Okay. So why did the chicken cross the road? It's the same as saying, why did the tree bear fruit?
Well, obviously, like I said on my comment on the YouTube, I don't know if you read that yet. But like, obviously, we're also led by our environment. So like a tree will be influenced by its environment, you know. So wind, trees, like insects, birds, like it's all a system, you know what I'm saying? And it all works together. And on like a deeper level, looking at humans, like how do you know we're not micro, like little bugs and bacteria to some huge giant race? You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like we could like our consciousness, what we are at now, like a higher thing could be looking at us, saying, "Oh, look at the little bacteria growing and developing and all that." You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I mean, I'm not somebody that shares this or has this superiority complex over animals. In fact, the opposite. I actually place animals and wildlife and nature on a much higher threshold of consciousness than we are. That's why what makes me think that sometimes our ability to ask questions seems to be what makes us think we are so superior. But it could also be the very reason why we are inferior, because we are not. We have to ask, and we are not in tune with nature. Do you know what I mean? Like a baby is so instinctive. Its core functions are so instinctive. That's a clue to the fact of what we are built to do, and then what we acquire on top of that are two different things. What we learn to do and what we are born knowing or born doing is two different things. Like our hearts beat and our eyes blink. Do you know what I mean? Without conscious thought. But
Yeah, it's like making a meeting between birth and death. So when people are born, and when people are born and children, and when people are like old and elderly nearing death, and it's like I guess at both stages, it's like your consciousness is more expanded, more full, but through the middle, there's a lot of distortion.
mm,
What you're saying about animals and being conscious and stuff, I would say like cats are a good example of that. Because you know, like they're saying, like when they see like crazy cat ladies or whatever, like when people like some people keep loads of cats and that, and then you see the cat like you see like the cat or some animals, even dogs, but it's not the same because dogs could be intimidating, but a cat can't really be intimidated. So you can see how some people are run by cats. You know what I'm saying? And you can see how an animal can control a human. You know what I'm saying? If you see how some people are with their pets,
mm.
hey, the signal's gonna drop out in about 5 or so minutes because of the area I'm going
All
to.
right.
But
You going gym, yeah?
I ain't got no gym clothes on at the moment.
Oh shit.
I
How
would
did
go
you get
gym in.
how did you get locked out?
Well, I don't know when. I personally feel like this fucking this one guy that kept trying to come to my yard, innit? Because when I come back yesterday, she was there like fucking bawling my name. I was like, don't do that outside my house, innit? And then like, she'll come back tomorrow. I was like, I didn't even want to, innit? I just feel like she put something in the door, something to be spiteful. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's
She
just
put
what I
something
feel.
up? Put something in
I
the door.
personally feel maybe she put something into the door because obviously I was airing or something, innit? I
So
don't
what
know.
you were saying, you got your key, but it's just not working.
Yeah, like the main, you know, like the main door, like the communal door that everyone
Yeah,
uses.
yeah.
Like the key goes in, but it don't turn in it. And I feel like if I turn it, I'm gonna slap my main key. So I rang out the people to come fix the door in it, but they're gonna let you know when it's done.
So you're just
No,
gonna
not
chill.
now.
You're gonna
Yeah,
chill out
chill.
now.
I
Okay.
wanted to get some sun, but I'm just praying that obviously the sun's starting to set now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gonna get dark.
So the next best thing, get some pussy.
I just want to clean up first.
Where you going, Radar? Don't lie, man. You're gonna go jump in something. Hmm?
Nah, bro.
Big up Radar, man. Let me read some of these comments. How can something be living without being conscious? Okay, cool. We are a virus to nature. We are everything nature is not. Ooh, that's pretty deep. I wouldn't say that though, man. I wouldn't say that, Mr. True Hudson. I mean, modern man is probably less natural than our earlier than we were before. But I think humans as a whole, we're pretty natural. We're pretty natural, man. We drink milk, we have sex, we eat food, we shit, we piss. You know, we're down to contribute to the cycle of nature. You know what I mean? We decompose. You know, that's pretty natural to me. Cats are so in tune. They have breadth with their frequency tapping. Horses too, very useful animals for trauma healing. I don't like cats though, you know. I'm just not a fan of cats. Wow. The idea of a creator would also provide some meaning to our lives. A purpose is vital to our lives. The very fact that we yearn for one perhaps shows we have one. I mean, I, I'm not sure. And just because we yearn for one, I'm not sure if we're born yearning for one. Do you know what I mean? Or this is something we inherit from other minds. It's like a virus that we catch from others. I don't know if we're born with it though. I don't know if mankind was born yearning for a purpose. I'm sure there's got people out here that don't have a word for purpose or a concept of them needing a purpose. They just live. When I say I'm sure, I think that there's people like that, or they once were people like that. People that just lived. They weren't concerned with the grand architect and what was written for them and what was planned for them, and you know what I mean, what their portion in life was meant to be. I think they just literally just got on with things and enjoyed and lived and married and died and had children and ate and slept and fought. I don't think they was like, oh, why am I here? Hmm. Hmm. That's true. My cat knows when I'm pissed off. Clinging and hoping and searching for a purpose is only going to lead to suffering. Hmm. I hear that, Generalist, man. I'm starting to wonder whether the constant search for a purpose is not robbing us of the joy of now, the gift of the present. Is that not stealing your joy? Because you're looking for a reason behind everything, and your constant search for a reason behind everything stops you marveling at the wonder of everything. Because you're looking for a reason. So now you've got everything in front of you, but you're still now looking for more. You're now looking for the architect behind it and the reason behind this, rather than enjoying what you have. I mean, it's just a thought process, but it's something I've been pondering on for a while. Being somebody that believes they have a purpose. What about when someone says trust in the process? So rather than looking for the whys and the whos, you just trust in the process. You trust that you are where you are supposed to be, and that where you are now is what's going to lead you to your eventual destiny. Your story is already being written, and you are walking in the path of that story. So any choice you make is a choice you're always gonna make, because this is your story. It's like when people talk about change in the future, it makes me feel like they think that they're gonna outwit this concept of destiny. If you have a destiny, if things are predetermined, then you're not actually gonna outwit that. All you can do is play into that, no matter what option you think you're taking. You're always gonna play into the predetermined outcome, no? Hmm, the purpose. Maybe you are the purpose. You being is the purpose. You know? Maybe you are the purpose. Yeah. Just something to think on, isn't it? Something to think about. I'm gonna be doing conspiracy corner in a little bit. I'm gonna pick one of these conspiracies from the book. But what I really want to do is ensure that I have an expert in the subject jumping on, or people that actually, know about it, so that we can discuss it in a more fruitful way. I don't want to be stuck on here hosting and doing monologues when I'm trying to have a group discussion. And I don't care about none of these theories enough for me to sit here and rabbit on about it myself. So, that being said, maybe I should pick one while you guys are here, and then maybe we could find somebody or some people to jump on and share their knowledge or their thoughts on the subject. If not, then I'll just do my chill news review tomorrow. I don't mind sitting in quiet for a while. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Also, I could promise you all a show and then just not do one. You'll never find it working every day until 65. This didn't. Fuck sake, Lady Spade, you come out with some mad stuff, you know. Hope he wasn't offended by my message to you on GTA yesterday. But yeah, you come up with some crazy shits. Like it's mad. That your bluntness and that it cuts through like so much bullshit, so much niceties, and you kind of gets to saying what you think, and that's a power, man. So big up to you, sis. Whatever our real purpose is, we'll never find it working every day until 65. Fuck. Peep what she said, please, man. Peep what she said. And it ties in with what Beefy said a bit earlier in about us not being able to understand our environment, let alone planets and shit like that and space. And it's like we are kept busy working on some other shit, working on someone else's grand scheme. Yeah, we're kept so busy that do we truly have the amount of time it would take for us to stand in a space, for us to really get to know who we are and what we are? It's crazy. It's a crazy concept. But yeah, working 9 to 5. Jim Wallace, it's a harsh reality that I probably shouldn't have mentioned, but in order to justify our very move in life, our every move in life and life itself, we require a purpose. I don't know if we require a purpose. Yeah. I don't know if we require a purpose or we just want one, or we've been told that we got one. Do an anticlimax, nothing better than a good letdown. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Yeah, man. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole. I mean, so this is starting to sound like a spiritual thing. No one's giving me anything practical. Like you lot are getting all spiritual with it, and that's great. But I want to know those that don't believe in spirituality, spirits, gods, divine energies, or purposes and destinies and shit like that. Things being preordained or whatever. Those that don't have a sky daddy or sky mummy, they ain't gonna fuck with that. I want to know who is there atheist? Anybody atheist here? Is there anybody here that's atheist? Please raise your hand. See, look, NJF Killer saying if you're not religious, do what you want. Crazy. So does purpose only come with the notion of a God? Is that what you're telling me? Oh shit. Even lazy cunts have a purpose. Even come on, man. Someone, you're anti-theist. You're anti-theist. Does that make you an atheist? Nah, anti-theist. No. And drug dealer. Does non-theistic count? Non-theistic doesn't count. Nah, man. So you still got some mumbo jumbo in your brain, Jen. I'm agnostic. What's agnostic? I'm here because my dad shagged me mom. There's no monopoly on purpose. Yeah, all right, cool. The level of purpose I'm talking about, I'm starting to wonder: is this just the remnants of my religious indoctrination? Why I think in these terms. Agnostic. I need an atheist. I need an atheist, man. I need somebody that does not believe in a creator or in a God, in a conscious God, somebody that thinks God does not exist. The idea that the question of the existence of God is meaningless because the word God has no coherent and ambiguous definition, nor has anyone shown evidence either way. Even concrete got purpose. Agnostic thinks it. Well, I highly disagree. Listen. I need an atheist right now, man. Stop what y'all doing. Someone bring me an atheist. They're all on Veli's channel. Talk about God. Oh shit. Oh shit. Big up M Don, big up Obasaxi, big up Mood Best, big up King H, big up Chill for Ebo. You do knowing. Don't start with this shit. You don't do believe, you do knowing. Don't start with this shit, Chill for Ebo. Ain't having that. There's an atheist drought. Where's the atheists is at, man? Don't tell me they're really on G Block talking about God. Let me have a look. Let me have a look, see. Let me have a look, see.
To real life actually living. And a lot of us don't realize we're not really living because we're bowing to the demands of others.
I can't be bothered. I'm sure there's an atheist there somewhere, but whatever. Anyway, Gnostics express doubt of God's existence. I'm open as I haven't been shown either. I respect that. Yeah, agnostic ain't gonna work, man. Jim Wallace. Also, there's a book I would recommend which will expand for everyone. This I know my mom. I don't believe they are. They are. Know my mom. Man, you believe that's your mom. You don't know that's your mom. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know about man. I was just watching something today. The brother whose both parents are crackheads. He was raised by his grandma, and he was raised to believe his grandma was his mom. When he turned 9, his grandma let him know that, look, I'm not your real mom. Until that time, he'd always called this woman mom and thought that was his mom. End of story. Yeah, like you believe in someone's your mother. It's not proof that they are your mother. Yeah, that could be a grandma, that could be an auntie, it could be a sister. I'm not saying it is. Obviously, you got family and blah 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 blah. But when we're brutal with it, no one knows. Uh, where's Pavlov when you need him? Ha 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 ha. If don't have seeds anymore too, all GM varieties after I know my mom. Okay, seen evidence. Yeah. Anyway, man. So yeah, I just wanted to leave you lot with a little thought. You know, I like to do these little things sometimes. There was no real like drive behind. I just clicked start the broadcast and I'm here in it. I just wanted to know, why are you here? Where is here? You know, what is purpose? Do you have a purpose? Yeah, that's it, man. Just quick little streams. Log in for more, innit? Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you want to support the channel, I've got the PayPal link in the description. If you want to show some love. How about now? Being on YouTube for 1 million hours a day is not profiting. It's literally a non-profit fucking pastime. So yeah, I got to busy myself doing other things, man. It's just how it goes. Do you know what I mean? What's the topic for the conspiracy show? I don't know, man. I'm in 2 minds of even doing it, brothers. We could choose from what's available. The cure for cancer, Illuminati Jesuits, Dr. Sebi, death cures and diets, Colloidal silver. Is Dr. York a pedo or a prophet? Dr. Malachi Z. York. The Peer Bright Institute that is funded by Bill Gates and his wife. The Protocol of the Seven Learned Elders of Zion. It's a mouthful, man. Number 8 is clones. We've got the LGBT. Is it part of population control, social engineering? Monsanto. To deal with Monsanto. We got CERN. We got HARP. We got Project Bluebeam. And the floating cities and stuff like that. We got loud noises. Osama bin Laden, Bill Osman, was he really killed? Was he really a CIA operative? Is Tupac dead or alive? I feel like that one's coming. That one's going to be a good one. I feel like that Tupac dead or alive one, where there's stuff to consider. Catholic Church, the Catholic Church, the Abrahamic faiths, 5G, Atlantis, Flat Earth and Hollow Earth, dinosaurs and fossils. We got mud floods and Tartarus, fluoride, the third eye. We got reptilians. And number 28, we have God. Nibiru, Planet X. We got Kabbalah, the Talmud, and Jewish magic. AIDS and Ebola, man-made diseases. You know, probably put fucking Corona up in that bitch. You know, Galen Windsor, nuclear scam. I can't remember who kept banging on about that. The KGB found diary, the hemp conspiracy, fossil fuels, oil and petrol. We got global warming, fact or fiction, the Vatican, population control. We got the moon landing, giants, vaccines. Yeah, I'm sure we could add more, but those are the rough ones that we got there. The hemp conspiracy. Most of them are all part of the same web. Mad. Which God? Good and evil. Excuse me, can somebody tell us to use that name and who gave us the God name? What, the name God, you mean? Can a prophet be a pedo or pedo a prophet? That should be the question, since God is the creator of good and evil. Let's do moon and space. It kind of goes with trying to find purpose. Fuck Monsanto. I vote for flat earth. That's too close to Maku. Gravity. My purpose is to bring down a system. What's the topic for okay, so those are the topics. I'm gonna think about one. Let us know if there's one that you want us to cover. Like, speak now, and if there's one that you want us to cover out of the list that I've given you, speak now. We'll see how that goes. Speak, goddammit, speak. Hemp Rockefeller one would be a good one too. And the thing is, we can speak about a couple. My main thing is to ensure that when I'm going live with this, I have a panel already ready and waiting to jump on. So if not, like I said, I don't fancy sitting up here and talk about none of this shit, like on my J's. So as long as I can get a panel together, then it'd be cool. People do. Why did hemp stick out to you, truthfully? But ask them why Yemeni corner is in the Kabbalah. How to choose one when you said like all of them. Yeah, I know. Maybe select a few and we can vote or something. You know, are indecisive, man. You see how this is how the powers that be see us, you know. Got free choice, basically. Free choice. All that was available was given to you. And yet you need it in smaller bite size. Please narrow our window of choice. Please make it easier for us. Narrow our window of choice. This is too much variety. We don't want that much variety. Can you make it smaller? Or just tell us what it's going to be? Because I don't want autonomy. I don't want the stress of thinking or coming up with my own fucking my own solution. Fuck's sake, man. Stick to the list. That is the choice. Exactly. I'm gonna leave you lot to it. I'm gonna leave you lot to think about it while I lay here for a bit and just chillax. And I mean, but yeah, this has been Why Are You Here? An hour and 28 minutes of just considering, pondering together. Why are we here, man? Big up to all of you lot, man. And I mean, one love and all that good stuff. Got some music coming your way. Uploaded a load of shit onto Spotify. Like 20 tracks onto Spotify. I'm gonna do another 20 later, and I'm gonna upload some more after that. Yeah, the first set of tracks will be dropping for you to stream March the 1st. So yeah, look out for that. Someone was asking me for Honey's Love Hustlers. You'll be able to like stream all of that, apart from like two or three songs that are copywritten, because I jumped on other people's beats. You'll be able to stream some of that shit. That's a real sexy, growing and sexy mixtape. Get me? But yeah, man, man's gonna be back with the conspiracy corner. They're saying an hour. Yeah, give me an hour. Alright, so you lot go back to whatever you lot were doing, and we link up in an hour, and we're breaking up some of these conspiracies, give people a chance to get home and things like that. One love to you lot, man. Big up Zion MC every time. You never miss, man. But if you want, you can rewind it. By the time you finish playing it, I'll be back again. I mean, if you've just come. But big ups to all of you lot, man. Like, you get me? You lot make this shit like worthwhile, man. I can just sit here and chat to you lot. And that's what I'm going to be doing a lot more of as well. Like, even the thought of asking for a panel is annoying me now. I don't even want to do that. I'm going to go in the direction where you lot are just going to be hearing me, and it's going to be a luxury to get on my platform and talk. I think people take it for granted. My doors is open and that, and yeah, I'm like, you know what? You know what, fam? You got the best streams, very educational, and not a lot of personal beefs. Thank you for these streams. Big up yourself, Word, man. Thank you, man. And yeah, catch me on the other side in about an hour. My number is in the chat. Yeah, so if you want to phone me or you want to message me, you want to convey something to me or just say something, like just hit me up on my number that's in the description. It's in the description of most of my videos, yeah? All right, man. Big up yourselves.